me turn this down. Now, before I start getting onto this race, this qualifying, which I'm not really going to talk about it because it was a bore fest. It was a bore fest. I knew from day one that thing was going to win, was going to get it, Charles Leclerc, and I'm glad he got it. Long as Max Verstappen don't get it, I'm happy, but I'm glad Charles got it. But before I start talking about this bore fest of a qualifying, I want to get to a point what was raised. I want to get to something what was raised on internet earlier on Twitter. It surfaced on the internet. And this shit surfaces on the internet on a daily basis. But this one takes the biscuit. I always say to you on a weekly basis, not every week, but most of the time I'll come out of my video and I'll say to you, I don't like Red Bull are toxic. I don't like Max Verstappen. I don't like the whole organisation. It is rotten to the core. Rotten. And that's the only team that I look at, and I look at that team and I think toxic, rotten geeks. I don't just come on here just to look cool and just to act cool and just say something for the fun of it. When I say something, it's facts. And Red Bull are toxic. The Red Bull team, principals, the whole system, and the fans are toxic. This surfaced on the internet today. My friend on Twitter, I don't know him personally, but I know him through Twitter. He's dying. He's dying. He's got a few months to live. Very simple. Few months to live. But he's not letting him get him down. He's still going out there, he's tweeting to people, bringing this positive energy. The guy's got a few months to live. Mercedes recognised his positive energy on the internet and inviting him down to the Mercedes factory to meet everybody. This guy's a true Mercedes fan down to the core. Total respect for this guy. He's got more balls, this guy, than 99% of the Red Bull geeks what come on Twitter. 99%. He's got more balls in his left testicle than anyone on the online Red Bull fans. Because all Red Bull fans are, you fucking stupid fuck.
Hell yeah.
Very simple. Toxic fuck shit.
Hell yeah.
Very simple. I'm going to put it on that. Oh, look, I asked the guy, I'm going to put it on my screen now. I asked him today, can I use this for my video? And he said, go ahead. Go ahead. So this is it now. There you go. I'm not going to read it. You can read it. This is what I'm talking about. Look what this guy wrote. Because you know what it is with these stupid geeks. You go online. You click on the profile. And it's always either account created a couple of months ago or account created at the end of 2021. When they first discovered Formula One, when Max Verstappen won the fake championship. And they looked at him and go, yeah, finally, we've got a white man in front. We've finally got a white... This guy could have been anybody. This driver could have been Charles Leclerc. This guy could have been Nicholas Latifi. This guy could have been Lando Norris. This guy could have been George Russell. It doesn't matter. As long as Lewis Hamilton is not winning the world title, we'll take anybody. That's how they look at it. And you get comments like this. Toxic, racist fans. This guy has probably got about 20 accounts. 20 accounts. So if you get him benched, he'll come back in another account. Very simple. But what Twitter should do, Twitter should get his IP address, ban him, and get him arrested. Get this guy arrested. Because all he is a fucking dick.
Hell yeah.
Very simple. Very simple. And this is direct to my friend on Twitter today. Absolutely toxic. And the thing about it in real life, I know in real life, this guy wouldn't even look at you. He wouldn't even look at you. He's one of them stupid geeks that you probably see on the streets. He's got his trousers halfway up his arse. He's got holy shoes. You know he stinks. Yellow teeth. Haven't washed in 1 week, guaranteed. And he sits in his room all day on his stupid computer at his mum's house. Yeah. And he tweets and tweets and thinks he's hard. Because he ain't got the balls to come forward to show his face. Every time you look at these guys' profiles, they've got Max Verstappen as an avatar. And that proves my point. That proves my point. Every time. That Max Verstappen fans are toxic. We do not want them in Formula One. We do not want them in Formula One. I hope this gets back to Sky Sports because it's making its rounds on Twitter now. Just like 2 weeks ago when them girls got assaulted at the Austrian Grand Prix and it made its rounds and then it got to the TV and people was talking about it on TV the next day. Within an hour that was making its rounds, and I hope this makes it rounds. I hope this picture makes its rounds and I hope that it makes it to TV to expose this idiot. And I hope Twitter tracks this guy down and get him arrested. Simple. Arrested, 1 year in jail. Standard. No trial. Throw away the key for 1 week. 1 year. You're staying in jail. And that'll cut out all these stupid geeks. The little keyboard warriors. Keyboard warriors have got no nuts. No nuts in the sack. They got bullied at school. So what they're doing, they're taking the frustration out on Twitter. This guy is such a nice guy. The one who was getting bullied. Actually, he probably doesn't care because he's stronger than us. He's stronger than me. He doesn't care. This guy is dying right, and he's putting that tweet out to him. That shows the character of that guy. Red Bull fan. Again and again and again. Red Bull fans equals toxic. Very simple. Toxicity breeds Red Bull. Red Bull breeds toxicity. Very simple. And Red Bull fans should be outlawed. I hate Red Bull fans. The majority of Red Bull fans I do not like. Not all. Look, I'm not saying all the Red Bull fans are like that. I'm not going to come out and say that. But the ones I see online are constantly, every day, the ones that are shouting abuse at people, racist slurs, always Red Bull fans. Always Red Bull fans. Team LH, yeah, they don't come out and say stuff like that. They talk. If we don't agree with them, we move on. But these Red Bull fans, all of them, they're guaranteed they're all teenagers, early teenagers. They know nothing about the sport. It's just their way of saying, I'm going to call this guy out because he's black. I don't like Lewis because he's black. So they make fake accounts and they say the N word because they think they're untouchable. You're not untouchable until the police come knocking on your door because it's happened before. And I hope Twitter clamp down on this. It doesn't matter if they're making fake accounts. Trace the IP address. Trace it. Because this is not on. And like I said, I hope this makes the rounds. I hope this makes the rounds at Sky Sports. I hope this is plastered all over Sky Sports and expose this stupid ass geek for saying that. That was bang out of order for a guy who's dying as well. You shouldn't say it as full stop. But for a guy who's dying and you're saying that, that proves the kids. They are kids. They're either kids or the old. Where they're just sitting, the guy's sitting on his sofa. He's got his flipping fat wife on the sofa. Hasn't moved from the sofa for 2 weeks. Gaining pounds daily. And he's on his net like that. On his pornhub.com. And then when he's bored, after he's jerked off, he'll come on Twitter and start shouting abuse. I'm getting closer. I know it's like that. But that's it, man. That's all I'm going to talk about. I'm going to get into the qualifying. Nothing really to talk about. Charles Leclerc won. Got the pole. Charles Leclerc got the pole. I think he's going to win the race tomorrow. I think he's going to win the championship. I've been saying that for how long? Beginning of the season. Never wavered. Even when Max Verstappen was 45 points in front of him, never wavered. Even when he got a DNF, never wavered. I stuck with Charles Leclerc. My perfect scenario for this season is Mercedes to win the championship, constructors, and Charles Leclerc to win the drivers. And that could happen because Mercedes' reliability is amazing. They haven't had a breakdown yet. And that's what you need to win the constructors. And I think that Ferrari, I think the Charles Leclerc is going to win the driver's title. I can't wait to see Max Verstappen's tyres tomorrow. That's going to be hilarious. Max Verstappen's tyres tomorrow, hilarious. And by the way, people were talking about, oh yeah, the reason why Charles Leclerc got pole because he was getting the toll off Carlos Sainz. No, you stupid fucking dicks.
Hell yeah.
No. Because after they ran the data, even if they took the toll out, he still would have beat Max Verstappen just by a little bit. So don't worry about that. He weren't even the toll. He still would have won anyway. Max Verstappen said at the end, oh my gosh, Ferrari are fast. They're still faster. He's admitting it. So you Red Bull fans, you admit it. Let it go. If Charles wins that race tomorrow, which I think he's going to win the race, hopefully there's no DNFs or any safety cars to mess him up. If Charles wins that race tomorrow, he's going to be right behind Max Verstappen. And it's not guaranteed Max Verstappen's going to get second place. Not guaranteed. Not guaranteed at all. Lewis could get second place. You remember the Mercedes car? Everybody said, oh, Mercedes car's slow. No, it isn't. They've set that car up for the race. Again, stupid geeks who know nothing about Formula 1. Everybody said, oh yeah, Russell's better than Lewis. Russell's better than Lewis. Russell's better than Lewis. Because Russell got lucky 3 times with a safety car. He's better than Lewis. What about now, you dummies? Where did Russell finish now? Exactly. I love Russell. I'm a big advocate of George Russell. But Russell is not better than Lewis Hamilton. We know the reason why Russell was ahead of him because he got lucky with the safety car 3 times. Even Lando beat him today. Lando Norris was an amazing. I thought Lando was going to get in top 3. The way he was driving today in his qualifying. He loves this track. Lando Norris beating Russell, splitting the Mercedes. Absolutely amazing. But Leclerc, the qualifying champ, more poles than anybody in this season. Listen, if just take out the couple of DNFs. Just look, he's had 3 or 4 DNFs, 3 DNFs. Take out one of them DNFs or 2 of the DNFs. He'll be leading the championship now. Even if you just take out all the DNFs, he'll be leading the championship. He'll be beating Max. If Max Verstappen didn't have any DNFs and Charles Leclerc didn't have any DNFs, he would be winning the championship by now. And what cost Ferrari as well? Just stupid strategy as well. They've had some strategy mistakes, but I think now they're going to start to prioritise Charles Leclerc. I think he's the main driver now, and Carlos Sainz is going to have to fall in line because he's going to be starting from the back tomorrow. I think Carlos Sainz tomorrow can easily finish in the top 5. They've got the car to do it. Why not? Put the hard tyres on, go the long route, and catch up. It's definitely going to happen. Let's face it. He's going to burn past the Haas. He's going to burn past the AlphaTauri. He's going to burn past Aston Martin. It's going to happen. No problem. He could easily finish in the top 5. So this is Solo P1. I'm going to be signing out now, guys. Don't forget tomorrow it's going to be race day. I'll go into the race tomorrow in more depth. But today I got things to do. I've got to go somewhere now. I just wanted to give my opinion on the race. I mean on the qualifying. But that thing today, man, with this guy, it's out of order. I'm going to bring up again. Look at that. That's Red Bull fans for you. Red Bull fans. I hope this guy gets exposed. I want to meet this guy. I'd love to meet this guy. I'd love to have a conversation with this guy. He could never ever out-talk me. His head would explode. This guy needs to be in jail just for that. That is racism. Pure racism. And it's always from the Red Bull fans. Why is that? Why? Ask yourself that question. Why? So this is Solo P1 Saturday night. Don't forget to catch me up on iTunes. If you want to catch me on iTunes and Spotify, it's Solo P1 F1 Reviews. Type that in. You'll see my red logo. Click and I'm there. And that's all I got to say, man. I got to go now. Solo P1 Saturday night. This is F1 2022 qualifying review of the French Grand Prix. And see you later. Bravo, boom. Bye.